this morning. We're outside. Um, for a special reason, though. Got some special stuff going on today. We really do. We're gonna wait for a few people to jump on here. I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. It's so fun. Um, but while we wait for people to get on, I'm gonna get my tree over here. This is my tree. You guys see my tree? It fell down. We had a storm last week, and this knocked down my tree, which is okay. But if any of you guys know me, you know Bobo. You know my Bobo. Yes, let's go, plywood. So this was Bobo's tree and Napoleon's tree, who are my guinea pigs that we lost. This tree was right above their spot, which is right behind here. And it fell down the other day in the storm. But I can't just let it go to waste because it is Napoleon and Bobo's tree. So I'm going to do something very special with this. So it'll be honored in my house all the time now. I'm going to make something really special. I'm going to grab the chainsaw and get started on it. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I do know I need at least 5 parts of this tree. So what I'm wanting to do is to honor them, make like a tree stand in my house where it has like the branches that come up and hold the little plaque things. I don't know how to explain it, but I do know I need 5 parts of that to do it. So we're gonna try to figure out the 5 parts, but we gotta get all these branches that are little off of here, figure out what in the tar we have. Let me grab the chainsaw. Thank goodness the chainsaw is not very far away. So we're going to start by getting some of these littler branches off. I might even grab my clippers to start with, because some of these are going to be really in the way before I start chainsawing. I don't know yet. But yeah, we want to make this into a little stand, and it'll hold all my plants, which is going to be like wickedly cool. And it'll be in my living room, and it'll honor Bossy and Bobo. Or Bossy's still alive. We don't know how much longer, but we still have Bossy. It'll honor Bobo, Napoleon, and eventually it'll honor Bossy also. It will have their names engraved in it, so it'd be kind of cool too. But let's get some clippers first before we start with the chainsaw, because I think my chainsaw might get tangled in some of this. Hold up, give me a sec. We got the Dottie sized clippers here. They're actually, I think they're for chain, but I use them on my tree. So we're gonna get rid of some of these branches that are just little first, because that way it won't tie up into our chainsaw. And I'm gonna have a mess in my backyard to clean up again, but that's okay. We can live with that. So what is everybody else up to today? We're gonna work on this today. I got a blessing coming today too. So you guys know, one of my purposes in doing my woodworking on YouTube is to reach out to the younger generation to get them involved in woodworking, because I don't want this art to die with us. I want the younger generation to get started on this. And in doing so, you know, I've always been open about, you know, we gotta get the younger generation involved in this. And I actually did a very sweet surprise today. My nephew, who I haven't seen for like 2 years, actually he's coming to visit me, and he has gotten into wood carving because of his auntie. Auntie does wood carving, and he thinks it's so cool. And he watches me on YouTube. You guys have seen him on here, Kentucky Cowboy. You guys have seen him on my lives every once in a while. So he's going to actually come see me and kind of hoping maybe I can get him to woodwork with me. Maybe we can do something together, collaborate together. And it just warms my heart because I do want this younger generation to do this. You know, so that it doesn't just become a dying art form. So I saw this idea. You guys know me. I get all my ideas off Pinterest. I saw this on Pinterest, and then when the tree fell in the storm the other day, I'm like, what a perfect use for this tree. Because otherwise it would just be cut up and used as pretty much firewood. And I don't want it to become firewood because it's Bobo's tree, it's Napoleon's tree. You know, I want it to be memorized. Or, you know, I don't want it to just go to waste. So, and I honestly think this was a sign from Bossy or Bobo in Napoleon. Get up my butt and do some wood carving. Because this tree never should have fallen. I mean, we have bigger trees that easily should have fallen. This one was kind of protected from all the wind and stuff, but it fell. And I'm not sure why. I just don't want to get my kind of leery of getting the chainsaw out and getting it stuck in these littler branches, so we're just going to cut these off for now. So we can kind of see what we're working with here. I should have bigger clippers, actually. I know, guys. I know, I got baby clippers. That's okay, though. We're allowed to. Because I'm Doc and I can. So yeah, I'm so excited to have a younger generation coming in. And hopefully, he'll work with me a little bit. Not so sure I'll let him run the chainsaw yet, but I do have my whittling stuff in the shop. Which, yes, that is my shop that you see behind me. Big building there, that's my shop. Where I filmed from. And we're getting the shop all done up really well. I did, thank goodness. We're gonna get the shop done up this weekend. I have people coming over. They're gonna actually take and all my pallets that are in there. I have a bazillion pallets. They're actually coming to get them. Hi, Michael. They're coming to get all the pallets, so then I can actually maybe do something. I think I am gonna fire up the chainsaw. My arms hurt from using them little tiny clippers. We're gonna see what we can come up with here. Okay. I know I need to debranch this thing. I almost need a longer extension cord. I can't reach. Or maybe extension cord. Hold on. And I was right. It was caught on something. Go figure. Hi, Dad. Well, good morning to you too, Dad. Yes, it's a gorgeous morning out here. That's why I said come do this morning before it gets really hot. We're taking all the branches off of this. We are going to make a tree plant stand thing. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, I got the chainsaw and I'm actually really loving the chainsaw. I'm having a lot of fun with it, doing a lot of things with it. really glad I went with the electric chainsaw to start with because, well, I'm awake. I don't know if anybody else can see my vision, but I am kind of seeing it a little bit-ish. This is going to be caught out. One. That one's going to have to get cut down a little bit to make it thicker. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, maybe 6 of them. I think I can see this coming together here. I think so. I think that's exactly where I want to go with this. I think I do. Once the limbs start coming off, then I can see better what I'm doing and where I'm wanting this to go. But I think we're going to have to flip the tree because I ran out of branches. Kind of just in some grungy clothes. It's sad for the tree, but in a way I'm kind of happy with this because of the fact that this is Bobo and Napoleon's tree that fell down. And I want to honor it still. I want to honor them. I don't want to just lose the tree. I don't. So, I'm going to do something that has them in my house now. Going to get cut off. I think I don't know if I have any other ones I can save. They're going to be big ones. Okay. I think starting to see it. Binding on itself here. Woo! Hit myself there. Okay, stop and see what I've got here. Get things cleared out of it. You see, it's going to stand like this, and it's going to hold plants. But it's not going to be that tall, of course. I got 1, 2, 3. Might be able to put one here. 4, 5, and 6. Which you think is going to be plenty. So we need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to go a little bit long in case it's like this. Okay. See what we got here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do. I don't know if I could get a couple off this one. So I could do 1. Oh, that'd be too close together. Might just cut it right there. Look at, yep. What's gonna happen? Okay. Takes some planning. I know what I want in my head. I just gotta think about what I'm seeing in my head. So let's put the chainsaw aside. I think that's going to be perfect. We are going to go shorter with it, of course. It's not going to be this tall in my house. And I'm going to go much shorter with it. But now we just got to get it cleaned up. I'm kind of liking this. I think this is going to be really cool looking when it's done. Can you guys see that? So each one of these will have a platform on it. See if I can kind of show you what I mean here. Let me grab a piece here of what I was thinking. Okay, so I'll kind of show you what I mean. So each one of these will have one of these on there. And then it'll hold a plant. If that makes any sense. So it'll have one there, it'll have one here, I'll have one here. This branch is going to have to be cut a little wonky for it to work. I might even bring it back here. And then have one over here, up there, and right there. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Which I think is going to be plenty. But that's going to look really cool. We got to get the bark off, get the nubs off. It's going to be a lot of work, but I think it'll be well worth it. What do you guys think? Think that's going to be kind of cool? I don't know. I think it's going to be kind of neat looking. This is not the disc I'm going to be using. This is just like one that was in my backyard. Like I said, I'm a wood hoarder. I have wood everywhere. Yes, the tree is very green. It literally just fell over a couple weeks, or last week. I'm trying to get my... I'm having to go slow. Good morning, everybody. We are making a tree plant stand. This is Bobo and Napoleon's tree. If you guys know me, you guys know that's my guinea pigs, their tree. Let me show you guys here. So, put everything away here. This is where Bobo and Napoleon were buried, and this tree literally stood right here to shade them so they could be in the backyard and never get hot. And the other day we had a storm, and it came in and demolished Bobo and Napoleon's tree, and I want them to be commemorated, so I have decided I'm going to turn it into a tree stand for in my house, or a plant stand in my house. So I can't just see it going to waste. I am gonna end up cutting this down a little bit, I think, though, because it's kind of tall. Okay. Now it doesn't want to cut right. Hold on. Get something to hold that up so that it'll cut all the way through. There we go. There we go. Okay. So yeah, it's going to stand right like this. I think that's the perfect height for it. It'll be on a little platter on the bottom. I got a big old logs I can cut that we're gonna make the plaques for. So yeah, that is what we're doing. I think it's gonna be really, really cool. Something different. I do probably need to get my angle, or not, I guess it's not an angle grinder, it's this doohickey thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called. But it's really cool. It'll take all the bark off of it. Do some editing. Oh yeah. Yeah, I figure I'd come out here and get some of this done before it does get too hot here too, because it's supposed to be in the 90s today. And yeah, that's going to be a little bit warm to be out here. We're going to cut some of these babies off here. Well, that didn't work. See that thing roll over on me? Just rolling over plain dead. Okay. Voila. Okay. Did you guys see my back catch there? I was like, couldn't get back up. Droids of having arthritis. It sucks. It does. But we're gonna make the roast of it. I'm gonna just keep plugging through it. Got to get all these nuts off there because I don't think my other part will work without them. Let's go see. Go grab it. Okay, guys, I'm back. We're gonna plug in. Here we go. Can you guys hear me better now? I forgot to put my mic on, which is not a good thing. Gotta have the mic on so you guys can hear me once in a while. My cut there is not very straight, but that's okay. I can't find my tool. The tool I was looking for, I just cannot find. Let's move the camera here just a bit so you guys can see better what I'm doing. Gonna get all these knobby doohickey things off. We're gonna get all the bark off of it. It's gonna be an all-day adventure, but it'll be worth it. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. It'll be so pretty when it's all done. And guys, I'm not even joking when I say my back is killing me. Can you guys hear me pretty good? Hopefully. Okay. Hopefully it didn't freeze up. I think we're getting to the point where the nubbies are all coming off. It's going to take some time here, but we're getting them. Alrighty. Got a lot of the nubbies off. Now, doing good. How are you guys today? We're working on a tree plant stand. Is what I'm calling it. I don't know what it's called. That's what I'm calling it, is a tree plant stand. I need my grinder. I can't figure out where I put it. It is already getting very hot and humid out here, which is crazy to think, and I forgot my hat, which sucks. Now I don't know. There I did. I don't know where I put my clippers. Guys, welcome to my life. I can't ever keep my brain straight of where everything's at here. And get rid of these tiny things here. Okay. So I got one here. Got one here. Got little tiny twangers, if you call them, coming off the tree. So I really need to find my grinder so I can grind all the stuff off of them. Let's go find the grinder. Doop. Okay. And if you were me, where would you put the grinder at? Where it would be findable. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but just in case you can hear my thought process in here. Shoo, it's warm. I almost need to be in my shop to do this, but I'm not in my shop. The tree was too big to get it into my shop. So that is why we're doing it out there. My grinder, I was looking for. I could just bring the Dremel out probably and do it, but I guess if we're going to Dremel, we probably need to be in the shop to Dremel, because that'd probably make it a whole lot easier. I can't find my grinder, y'all. My husband may have taken it over to his shop. He has a shop also, so it's probably sitting over there. I'm thinking we may have to use the may have to use the Dremel, which could be interesting. So I don't know. Let's see if we can use the Dremel. I don't even know if I can use the Dremel on it, truthfully, to take the bark off. What do you guys think? I gotta find a bit that will do it without plugging up. I'm guessing maybe that one. Okay. All right, so we got the Dremel. We'll try this. I don't know if this is going to work, but we got the Dremel. Get that baby plugged in. Let's get our bit changed out here, because I'm not going to use my sanding disc. Instead, I'm going to use this big Gerber. I don't know what it's for, but I'm going to use it to go Ger. I got a bunch of these bits in. Oh, I ordered some of these. I don't know what they are, but they work great on a lot of things. We'll see if they work on removing the bark off the tree or not. Okay, so we're going to unplug the chainsaw. We're going to get this bugger plugged in. I need something to sit on because my back is not forgiving me very well for doing this. So got the perfect thing to sit on. Furniture dolly. Works great every time, and I can roll around if I need to. Okay, now that we got the chunky butt set down, I don't know if I'll ever get back up again. Is this gonna even work? Oh yeah. Let's crank this baby up. This could take a while, y'all. Gotta figure out how to be able to hold my Dremel though. Hey, look at that. It's peeling that off just like butter. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's going to be kind of fuzzy, but once that dries, I'll be able to sand that right on down, which is going to be cool. Kind of like peeling a potato, just a very large potato. I know you guys are probably like cringing at how I'm holding my Dremel, but I don't know any other way to hold it. I think that's going to work out just great. to get that bark off of there, guys. I was kind of wondering how I'm going to do that. I think I figured it out. We're going to have to like keep flipping the tree because I got to get all this bark off of there. I want it all to be just regular wood. And I don't even know what kind of tree this was, you guys. It just was some obnoxious tree that grew in my backyard that we planted Bobo and Napoleon under. And so it became their tree. I'm not sad that this thing is gone. Believe me, I'm not sad because this tree was so obnoxious. It was ugly. I don't know how they're way to put it. But it might make a very pretty tree in my living room. I'm not sure. I'm hoping. So I think I'm going to have to get through all of this white stuff. Because if I get through the white stuff, there's actual wood underneath it. I think this white stuff is still part of the bark. Get down to the actual wood part, I think it'll be really pretty once it dries. I don't know. But I think the fuzzy stuff is still bark. If I'm right. If I'm not right, tell me in the comments, guys, because I don't know. I'm going to be covered in wood bark. That's okay. Had to be in a wood cutter, right? Oh yeah. I do think I'm right there, guys. I think this flaky stuff is still bark. Then when you get down here, it's actually the wood, and I can't wait to see how that looks. It's going to be a lot of work. I'll probably be in the shop quite a bit, working on this, making quite the mess, but that's okay. Three-way match. Oh, that would be fun. Is my E-Dub in here? He is! Ah, E-Dub! Miss you, bud. I do have, believe it or not, guys, I am going to get stickers mailed out. It has been crazy around my house, and I lost my stickers. I then found them. I guess I should have probably left myself a note where I put them. Yeah, it will be interesting to see who the 3 is. I know it won't be me. Which is fine. Haven't been doing much wood carving during the weekday anyway. Most of my carving is on the weekends. On weekdays, I work late, and then get home and I just want to relax. I don't want to carve. But yeah, I think we found how we're going to do this. Now, I don't know. Could you guys see what I was talking about here? Let me know if I'm right here. I'm going to bring this up to you here and let you see. So right here, I think, is the actual wood, and this fuzzy stuff here is that's still bark, right? Because this would be the actual wood. It's nice and shiny and kind of grainy. I think this is all bark still, right? I'd love to do a carve off with somebody, but I don't know who I'd do a carve off with. Nobody carves like I do. I do a little bit of everything. Guess we could do a whittle off. Wouldn't really be a carve off, it'd be a whittle off. I'd whittle with somebody. I don't know that I'd carve because I'm not very good at carving. I try. But I would have to do a whittle off because I could probably whittle a lot. Oh, that would be a good one. I'd watch out one. 2 of the best go against each other.
of carvers anyway, because like you guys could carve like no other. Now I would love, you know what I would like to see? Yeah, me and Perry, yeah, that'd be a good one. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see bear and woodchucker and another name just went through my brain and now it's gone. Chainsaw carver. I'd love to see a chainsaw carving off thing. I don't know what it's called. Chainsaw off. Yeah, I would like to see that. Don't mind me, guys. I am gonna have a cigarette. Creation dust. That's what it was. I was like, I had 777, the 777. Lucky going.